Hello everyone. I have chosen to talk about computers are the most important invention of 20th century. Now, why I would think that computers are the most important invention of 20th century? Here I'm going to cover basically three aspects. First is education, from where life starts, and then job prospects, and third is communication. So I think these are the three most important aspects to discuss on this particular topic. Okay, starting with a little bit of the history of computers. The term was first coined in 1643, and it referred to a person who would do calculations. Okay? And then somewhere in mid 18th century, the first computer came into picture. This was not a computer exactly, but more of a calculator, and it was used to do some complex calculations. This guy called Alex Claudy was doing some research on shape of Earth. So he wanted to do some very complex calculations, and then he created this first computer of its kind, looking more like, working more like a calculator. Now, then in the somewhere in like when the 20th century was in its first quarter, like it was around 1940 to 45. There were these two students in one of the universities in US. So they created you know, uh, first computer model, and then from then, there have been experiments and transformations and modifications in the look of computers, in the working of computers, and everything. Now coming to our topic. First thing, as I said, I would I would enhance the statement with these three particular aspects. First of the education. Now, if we look at education today, schools, universities, colleges, books, and who could have thought in 17th or 18th century that you will have a device and not a book in the physical form, and it will help you to read the whole world. Whatever you want, it's there in front of you with just click of a button. It reduces time. You don't have to spend time looking for books. Like earlier we used to go to libraries and keep looking for this particular book. Now you don't have to do that. You just click, type the name, and the book is in front of you. You just have to download or you have to buy the book online. So, and then schools and colleges, in fact in schools you have these math labs, you have this reading labs where you have to do everything on computers. Children from like standard 1, they have been taught this now to how to use computers. So this definitely, tells us like how important computers are. We are so much dependent on it now. Now coming to the next aspect of job opportunities. You see, once you're out of your college and you're hunting for a job, I mean, there is so much of potential, okay? Every field you see, you are into banking, of course, you have to use computers. Everything is controlled by computers, records and assets and your accounts, everything, okay? You take medicine, again in hospitals. Every day there is someone making a new software to, administer or to control the working of a hospitals and the patients and everything. You come to space data, GPS systems in cars. Everything that you can think about is done by computers. Okay, so when it comes to job opportunities, computers have opened up a large path for everyone to acquire different kind of jobs. Earlier in those centuries when there was no computer, job scopes were very limited. Agriculture or textile, businessmen. So with computers came the times of the corporate era, the world changed. We have seen so much of difference, right from marketing and working and everything. Last was communication. So communication, who knew in 18th century or in 17th century that there will be a device in future which will connect you to people in different worlds. Imagine who would have thought those days that in future Like me and you, I am here in a different country. You are listening me in a different country. Who thought this can happen? So this is all with the aid of computer. So I really feel and I think that no doubt this is the best invention of 20th century. In fact, it's the most important century of all the times. And I would like to stop here with this quote from Jean Rosan. He said, think? Why think? We have computers to do that for us. So I think that summarizes the whole discussion with my statement that computers are actually physical form of human brains. Thanks for listening.